So one of the best events in Pokemon Go is coming back, and it's going to be a Team Rocket Takeover. We have these about 3 to 4 times a year. So let's go over what changes in this one. So this takeover is going to be taking place on October 8th to October 11th. It's actually going to be a great time to go ahead and jump into Pokemon Go if you have been stepping away for a little while, to go ahead and change some things up within your Pokemon. So event bonuses, we are typically going to have our normal. It's going to be more frequent Pokestops and balloons, which is going to allow you to face those leaders and Giovanni even more frequently. And the best part about this event, which I highly recommend you jump into your Pokédex and go ahead and just jump into your bag, go ahead, tag everything that's Shadow that you want to get away frustration, because you can charge TM away frustration during this event. That's very key for legendaries like Mewtwo, Kyogre, now Groudon, and this new Pokemon, which is going to be Heatran. Heatran is a fire and steel type Pokemon, and it does make a splash in the Master League, I believe, for the Go Battle League, being in, like, I think standing right now about the 43rd, but it is going to be making an impact in there since Shadow Pokemon are stronger than typical Pokemon. It is not guaranteed to go ahead and be shiny now. Looks like the shiny's not going to be available, but it's going to be nice, and this is going to come with a special research like normal to help you go ahead and face Giovanni, which that research will disappear at December 3rd. It does seem so. Make sure you take down Giovanni by then and get this Heatran, because we are going to be getting another one later down the road. Our last two, I believe, were Kyogre and Groudon, which are two amazing raid attackers. Heatran can be a very good raid attacker as well. So being in the Shadow form, it is going to be getting a bump up in the Go Battle League and in meta raid attackers for fire and steel types. Now, like normal, we are going to be getting more Shadow Pokemon, or featured Shadow Pokemon. We are going to get the Caterpie, Mankey, Roggenrola, Venipede, Carablast, and Shellman. One key takeaway here is that Mankey. So Mankey does go into Primate, but lately we have the ability now to get it to Annihilate, which is a ghost fighting type attacker. So that's actually a very strong Pokemon. They did change, I believe, counter, so it's not as relevant, but you can go ahead and get this as a raid attacker. It's going to be good in the ghost and fighting type category, and still the Go Battle League if you change it around. Being those two typings, you actually have lots of neutrals and not a lot of weaknesses. And if you are lucky, you can go ahead and encounter a shiny one, which is always a huge plus, because the Mankey going into shiny Annihilate is actually a really good shiny. So that's definitely one I highly recommend going out there and getting. And the Team GO Rocket Grunts of Cliff, Oro, and Serena are going to have new Pokemon. It just does not mention it right now. Whenever we do get that information, I'll go ahead and post it down below. Now, for Shadow Raids, we are going to have our 1-star raids of Machop, Grimer, Execute, and Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is going to be the only one that can't be shiny out of that group. So kind of a bummer, but our 3 stars, we are going to have Pinsir, Sableye, and a Mawile. And all those can be shiny if you want to go ahead and get them. I don't see anything super crazy besides the Machop, but you can get that typically from grunts, just standard grunts, but be on the lookout for that. So Shadow Raids, they're going to be up to you because they are harder. Go ahead, let me know which one you would want to go for, since Machop does come in grunt form, so you don't have to actually raid for it. You just won't get the best CPs. Now we are going to have field research tasks like normal. This gives you mysterious components, charge TMs, and fast TMs. Those charge TMs are the ones that you definitely want to get, because they're going to be giving you the ability to, like I said in the event bonus, is TM away frustration, which is the number one thing you want to do during these events. Fast TMs are nice to stack up on, and then mysterious components. If you stack those up, you can go ahead and just stack those rocket radars, so you can actually just back to back to back all the leaders and Giovanni whenever you do get to there. And then we do have Pokestop showcases, which typically focuses on Pokemon in this event. So like normal, go ahead, throw one in. It helps you get some free Stardust. And if you do win, it works your way to that Professor Pikachu, which is actually a very rare Pokemon, since not a lot of people can win back to back to back Pokestops, because you have to win a lot of them. Now for bundles really quick, we do have some Pokemon Go web store stuff going on On the web store, they typically have lots of things going on, giving you some discounts, giving you some cheaper bundles than you would in game. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, you definitely can. You have to go online. And typically, if you are buying something for your first time there, they do give you a bonus or a discount on top of it. And then in-game bonuses, we will have a $300 Pokecoin bundle, which is going to be giving you one incubator, one rocket radar, and one premium battle pass. So nothing super crazy. You can get rocket radars super easy during this event. If you want the incubator, honestly, you could probably just get it from the shop as like normally, but then that is up to you. Now for this event, I highly recommend going out there and getting this Heatran, because once they come here, we don't know when they're going to come back. And it doesn't seem like they're going to be pushing lots of Shadow Legendary Raids yet, especially since Dynamax is here now. But Heatran will be a good one to pick up. Mankey will be a good one to pick up going into that Annihilate. And then if you want to dabble into the raids, a Machop is not bad, because it does go into Machamp, which is a top tier fighting type Pokemon in the game just in general. So that is up to you. Now, which Pokemon are you wanting to get from this event? Are you going for that Heatran, or are you going to be leaning towards maybe a Mankey or something else? Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.